Title 2. Crimes against the foundational law of the state. Number 1. What do you refer when you say a foundational law of the state? Foundational or basic law is the state refers in the conditional where all laws is country emanate and most conform to. Ang pangunahing batayan batas ng bansa ay pag nagtutukoy sa konstitusyon ng kung saan ang mga batas ng bansa ay nagmula at dapat masunod nito. Number 2. What are the crimes against the foundational or of the state? Number 1. They are arbitrary definition of Article 124. Delay in the delivery of detained person the proper judicial authorities of Article 125. Delaying release of Article 126. Explosion of Article 127. Violation of dominance of Article 128. Search warrant maliciously obtained or abused in the service of those illegal obtained of Article 129. Searching molecules without witnesses. Article 130. Probation, interruption, and dissolution peaceful meetings of Article 131. Eruption and religious worship. Article 132. Offending the religious feelings of Article 133. Number 3. They are called crimes against the foundational laws of the state. They are called crimes against the foundational law of the state because they have violated certain provisions of the Bill of Rights of Article 111 of the 1987 Constitution. Ang mga krimen na ito ay tinatawag na crimes against the foundational laws of the state dahil sa nilabag nito ang ilang provision of Bill of Rights of Article 111 of the 1987 Constitution. What is the classes of arbitrary detention? Classes of arbitrary detention. 1. Arbitrary detention and detaining a person without legal grounds of Article 124. Number 2. Delay in the delivery of detained person of the proper judicial authorities of 125. Delaying release of Article 126. Article 124. Arbitrary detention. Any public officer or employee who without legal grounds detain a person shall suffer. Number 1. The penalty of arresto mayor is a maximum period to prison correctional and a minimum period of detention has not exceeding 3 days. Number 2. The penalty of the prison of correctional in its medium and maximum period. The detention continued more than 3 but not more than 50 days. Number 3. The penalty of prison mayor is the detention has continued for more than 50 days but not more than 6 months. And number 4. That of the reclusion temporal is the detention shall have exceeding 6 months. Number 5. What are the elements of arbitrary detention? By detaining a person without legal grounds. of Article 124. Elements of arbitrary detention by detaining a person without legal grounds of Article 124. Number 1. That is offender is the public officer or employee na ang may sala ay isang kawani ng gobyerno. That he detains a person na ikinulong niya ang isang tao. Number 3. That the detention is without the legal grounds, na ang pagkulong ay walang legal na basehan. Number 6. Who are the public officer employee referred in the arbitrary detention or detaining a person without legal grounds of Article 124. The public officer liable for arbitrary detention must be without authority and detain or under the detention of a person accused or crimes, but when they detain a person they have no legal grounds. Therefore, ang mga kawani ng gobyernong mananagot sa arbitrary detention ay kailangan pinagkalooban ng kapangyarihang magkulong o mag-utos o pagkulong ng mga taong inaakusa ng isang krimen o noong ikinulong niya ang isang tao na wala siyang legal na basihan nito. Such public officer are the policeman, are the other agents of the law, of the judge by the mayor, or mayor, or barangay captain and municipal councilor are public officer. Ang gayong mga kawani ng gobyerno ay mga pulis and ibang ahente ng batas, ng husgado o alkalde, ang kapitan ng barangay at ang konsehal ng munisipyo ay mga kawani ng gobyerno. If detention is perpetrated by the other public officer, that crimes is committed by the legal detention because they are acting in their private capacity. Kung ang pagkulong ay ginawa ng ibang kawani ng gobyerno at ang krimen na ginawa ay illegal detention kasi ang mga ito ay kumilos ayon sa kanilang pribado o kakayahan. If the offender is private individual, the act is detaining another is illegal detention under 267 or Article 168. Kung ang may sala ay isang pribadong tao, ang ginawang pagkulong ng ibang ay illegal. Arbitrary detention is detaining a person without legal grounds of Article 124. But private individuals who conspired with public officer in detaining certain policemen are guilty of arbitrary detention. Kung ang pribadong mga tao ay nakipagsabuatan sa mga kawani ng gobyerno ang pagkakulong, ay ilan ang mga pulis ay mananagot ng arbitrary detention. When there are detention is defined as the actual confinement of a person of enclosure or in any manner detaining depriving him of his liberty of a person of detained when he is placed in confinement there is restraints on his person. Ang pagkulong ay ipinahayag ng kahulugan ng aktual na pagkakakulong. ng isang tao o tao ng isang dakong nababakuran o anumang pamaraan ng pagkulong o pagalis ng kanyang kalayaan. Ang isang tao ay nakakulong kung inilagay siya sa isang dakong nababakuran o mayroong pagpigil sa kanya. Even if a person detained could move freely in out of the prison cell and could that I takes there is materials outside the prison. Nevertheless, if they were under the surveillance of the ground and they could not escape for fear of being apprehended against, there would still an arbitrary detention. Kahit ang mga taong ikinulong ay libreng makalabas-masok sa kanilang silda at pwede silang kumain sa labas ng kulungan. Gayunman kung sila ay nasa ilalim ng pagmamasid ng mga gwardiya at hindi sila makalayas o sa takot na pwede silang madakip muli, meron pa ring arbitrary detention. Number 8. That is the meaning of freeze without legal grounds. The detention of the person without legal grounds. Number 1. When he has not committed by crimes, or at least there is no responsible grounds and suspensions that he has committed a crime. Number 2. When he is not suffering from violence, insanity of any other elements, refers in a compulsory confinement in a hospital. Ang pagkakulong ng isang tao ay walang legal na basihan. Number 1. Kung hindi siya magagawa ng anumang krimen o walang makatarungang basihan para maghinala sa ginawa ang krimen. Number 2. Kung saan siya ay kasiraan o kaisipan na magresulta ng kanyang pagiging marahas o anumang sakit na nangangailangan ng sapilitang pagpasok ng buhay ng pagmultan. Number 9. What are the legal grounds of the detention of any person? The following are the legal grounds for the detention of any person. Number 1. The commission of a crime. Ang paggawa ng isang krimen. Violence, insanity, and other element requiring the compulsory confinement of the patient of the hospital of Article 124, Part 2. Kasiraan ng kaisipan o magresulta ng pagiging marahas o anumang sakit o nangangailangan ng sapilitang pagpasok o pasyente sa buhay ng pagmutan. Number 10. What is the usual use of arbitrary detention? Arrest without warrant use the usual cause of arbitrary detention. Ang paghuli na walang mandato o sa korte ay kadalasang dahilan ng arbitrary detention. A peace officer have a warrant of arrest or property issued by the court or order of justified arrest. If this such a warrant of arrest of the person by public officer by the continuous arbitrary detention. Ang alagad ng batas ay dapat may bitbit na mandato na di-aresto di akmang inilabas ng korte para mapatotohanan ang paghuli. Kung wala nito, ang paghuli ay ng isang tao ay isang alagad ng batas na pwedeng magresulta ng arbitrary detention.